The following episode is dedicated to our loyal listeners in Mycockstings, Wiltshire.
Welcome to the STEEZ. I'm Jezbot.
I'm Johnny Taco.
And we're in for another episode, just like that.
Yep. Well, that's usually what an intro signifies.
I was thinking I should go like this. I'm Jezbot.
I'm Timmy Taco.
And welcome to the STEEZ.
The STEEZ. And then we say it at the same time.
Yeah.
It'll never work.
We'll work on it.
It's too rehearsed, but unrehearsed, you see.
Yeah, well...
The trick is to make it sound unrehearsed.
Okay, well, I think it's working.
Okay. We got there. You got some stuff?
I've got some notes.
Okay, good.
I'm going to apologise in past to Johnny Depp.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Kinda.
All right.
I still think he drinks baby tears.
Is that what he's drinking?
Yeah.
It's
keeps
not
him young.
It's not the other stuff?
Adrenochrome.
Yeah. Adrenochrome.
Possibly.
He was drinking it in that movie.
I do think we hung shit on him. I'll just do it in the intro.
Yeah. No. Fuck
look
him.
like...
Do it in the show.
All right.
All right.
Or
Here
not.
we go.
Or
let's,
not.
Let's get into it.
It's a classic all-time favourite, Mytheries.
It's been a while since we've
been
opened
Yonky
with
Donks.
Mytheries.
Speaking of which, they found a Yonky Donk in the...
in the Himalayas.
Yes. It's a cross between a Yowie...
And a giant cock.
Ouch.
A Yonkadonk.
Ow. Yeah, but Mytheries, this one comes all the way from Australia.
Is it?
Yeah, and Mavis put me onto it.
Yeah.
Long-time listener. Have you ever heard of... well, actually, no, I don't want to spoil it like that. Thanks, you just turn that
We'll
down.
spoil it less.
Okay, so it's a government site that's like declassified army intelligence stuff, reports.
A website?
Yeah, we can send it to you. You can look it up if you... I'd send you a little linky to doodah.
Oh, there it is, yeah.
And then if you pull up...
Yeah.
It's in the link. And then it'll go directly to...
YouTube.
This bloody... yeah. Oh, this bloody ad.
Of course, there's always an ad.
It's always an ad.
Yeah, maybe that's the victory.
Anyway, I'll read section 746.
Okay.
Engine died as green object wider than the road came at high speeds with Shrek and a heat wave.
With Shrek.
With Shrek, yes.
Green wave.
Yes.
Section 612. Truck engine stalled. Intense light seen on right side as witness got it out to inspect.
This is very small as well, and it's blurry.
The light came cleaner. And then landed on the road on a tripod. It was now seen to be 80 inches, I think, or it's just 80 feet maybe in diameter.
Let's say feet. Inches is
that's
tiny.
It's
like
but
you
hear what came out of it, you might be surprised.
Okay.
This small vehicle, and 30 feet high, let's say.
Yep.
Something like an elevator came down with a man in blue overalls.
Oh, so they
So
got overalls in
disappointing, isn't
space. I thought it would be onesie, like a silky blue onesie with white stripes on it.
Maybe his feeble mind didn't have any kind of word for it, so his overalls.
Yeah, I know, but the straps and the pants.
It's
That's a dead giveaway. The big galoshes.
So he's got blue overalls.
Yeah.
Section 832. Car stalls. Lights went out. 30 feet diameter object hovering lower over the car. Sound of electric motor emitting sparks. The smell of sulphur and...
I don't know what this... Camphorated oil? Anyway.
Yeah.
The object took off a rocket... Oh, fuck, I can't read for shit. When object took off, car rocked and pulled.
That's why I can't read it.
Okay.
It's moron.
It's written in Ronky Donk.
Perspiration and skin peeling occurred after 12 hours.
Oh, so we're talking radiation.
You're always getting radiated.
Yeah,
with
it
these
seems-
bloody things.
Yeah, like you go to Canberra, do a bit of a march, come back with radiation poisoning. It's very common.
Look that one up, you pricks. 848. This is the where the money is.
Okay, this is where the cash.
Yeah.
Vehicle stored in vicinity of brilliant transparent mushroom-shaped object having occupants with cat-like features.
Oh, okay.
Faces as well.
Pussycat.
Faces, not features.
Oh, just faces.
It's so fucking blurry.
Why don't you zoom in?
Well, because it's
Still blurry. No, because then you're going to be endlessly scrolling.
yeah. So let's
Cat-like faces.
yeah. So let's see what this jerk has to
most
say.
shocking event is like that the occupants of one of the ships had cat-like faces. It's not me saying it, and the other ship had two dwarfs. You can interpret dwarfs because they were small, and that's the main comparison. The cat-like faces, although, is like shocking to me as well. So. Again, the link is down below. It's the National Archives of Australia, the Australian government. As you can see, I'm wearing my military jacket, and I have my security hat on. So whenever I'm wearing my military jacket and with my security hat,
Anyway,
Good
good on him.
I'm lying.
So that was an interesting turn of events. wasn't it?
So this is one thing I've never heard. I've heard of greys. I've heard of reptilians.
I've heard
heard
the
of-
shorts.
Yeah, I've heard of the tall greys.
the
heard of-
Nordics.
Yeah, I've heard of the ones that look like praying mantises,
Mhm.
praying mantis
Mantis.
mantis. Never a pussycat.
No.
Although pretty easy to handle a pussycat. Just give him a little rub on the belly.
Yeah, but then you bloody
Couple of bloody fish skeletons on a empty bin turned upside down, bin lid.
And the
Isn't that
thing
what
is,
cats
after,
like?
After 12 hours, you got those bloody scabs peeling off your hands.
Oh yeah.
From
Don't touch
patting
the toxic
patting
cats.
The cat, man, rubbing that belly. You get cat AIDS.
What
Space
follows
cat
that?
AIDS.
Is that it? Is that he decides
well,
to
you
stop
can-
telling the story?
No, just press pause, man.
Oh right.
But if I go to the records, it's all there, and it's hundreds of pages, and it's all handwritten stuff and photocopies of copies. And
I mean, it sounds the start of it. I've got to admit, sounds pretty cliche. Right, you got your standard road, your standard car goes off, standard stalling,
sure,
standard craft coming down, standard alien silhouette comes out of the silhouette.
overalls in overalls.
In overalls.
It's very strange.
It is very strange,
Yeah.
but
Look it up.
yeah.
all there.
What did the cat say? Well, was he was he wearing a T-shirt saying hashtag got milk? Question mark?
It's not
No?
too bad. No.
Yeah, right.
Dish liquor.
He's a dish licker.
Mm.
Little pussycats, space cats.
Space pussies.
Who's abducting me? Meow.
I guess this one is, well, the only note I've got is Netflix is toast.
Netflix is toast.
They're in some deep duty.
What's happening?
Well, they've lost, they were supposed to gain 2 million subscribers in the quarter.
Yeah. How'd you go?
Well, they lost 200,000,
Lost 200,000.
and they're looking to lose another 2 million.
Oh, so we're down 4.2 million?
We're down substantially.
Okay.
Well, there's a lot of reasons for it.
It's shit.
There you go. There you go.
Just
We've
fucking...
been saying that for a long time on this
Yeah,
show.
Netflix, come in, old. Let me school ya on how to do it. Update your shows. Right?
I don't want to see Friends.
No.
I don't want to see you woke.
I don't even want to see Seinfeld anymore.
No.
It's handy knowing it's there, but that's all you use it for. You're not going to go on to Netflix and go, let's watch Seinfeld.
Not really.
I'd interrupted. Or would you?
Well, it depends. You
might
you might
actually
be the
have to
type of person that needs to go to sleep to a certain show.
Gotcha. You got your Star
I've
Trek,
got my
Next
Star Trek.
Generation. You got, I tend to put on,
Rick and Morty? I do
Nah, something on YouTube that I know goes for 2.5 hours and is just droning, talking
Sure.
about this and about that.
So you put our podcast on.
No, it's action-packed, our podcast.
Well, look, it's going break because you've got they lost all the Marvel stuff. They lost all the Disney stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Everyone's got streaming services now. You've got like 5 streaming. I don't, but
Yeah.
people do apparently.
Yeah, don't listen.
And it's just, inflation and everything's coming up and down. All that
COVID.
stuff. But also, like, they suspect there's 100 million people sharing passwords.
Absolutely.
So they're going to start cracking down on that.
How?
I'm not sure how they're going to crack down on it, but it's like people share with their kids. Like if you've got three
I do
rooms.
it.
Yeah.
Guilty.
So
Guilty as
hey,
charged.
you're going to pay another $15 a
No.
month for Audrey? No.
No.
You're just going to cancel it.
Yeah.
And then people are starting to realise, well, you used to have 5 or 6 really good Netflix things on at any time.
Yeah.
Now you've got, you had your Squid Games, you had your Tiger King, and then
Well-
we've got to wait for 6 months before something
We
good comes
need,
on.
we need another pandemic.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's it. People are out now. People don't want to watch
Yeah,
bullshit.
there's that too. They're like, fuck this.
I
2
want to watch
years.
The Message, man.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
which is high on the thing. Because if you remember, the pandemic broke out,
Mm.
and then the highest downloaded show was Outbreak.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, like, they've done the big switch because you said TV is always telling you what's coming up.
Yeah.
Squid Games,
Yeah, well, Squid Games. could
Hunger
become
Games,
A Hunger Games, Squid Game.
and when your latest show is
He's pregnant.
Is It a Cake?
Yeah.
Or fucking any of the shit they got
The
on there.
the flower shows.
Yeah, and how many murder documentaries do you think
I don't
we can?
need to see that many murder
No,
documentaries.
I don't need to know about
I really
everything.
don't. I don't really want to know.
Yeah, and here's the other
Mur-
thing,
murder
Netflix,
porn.
stop teaching my daughter
Hmm.
about sex crimes because she goes and watches Netflix, and I think she was watching bloody Shameless.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Well, look, we've
it's all
got.
in the title.
I've got like recently added. I'm
Oh,
on my
yeah, here we
Netflix
go.
things.
Oh, I thought you cancelled it,
Well, I have cancelled it.
but you still got.
I've still got it to the 12th of May. May the
You have to
12th be
cram.
with you.
and also with you.
But I just realised I'm just watching Star Trek overnight. I went up into my crawl space. I've
Mm.
got Star Trek on disc,
On what?
on DVD.
Oh, but no DVD player.
Not really.
Xbox?
No, on Xbox.
Okay.
So I could do it.
You need
Yeah.
a remote
You do need
because the episode ends,
a remote.
and then you're lying there on the couch like an idiot in silence.
This is true. But let's say, okay, the John Wayne Gacy tapes, right?
Yeah,
The clown.
I'm
killer
working
clown.
my way through it right now.
Pacific Rim,
Specific Rim.
The Black. I don't know
Yeah.
this new episode. Stranger Things. Well, we've
Great.
seen that. Russian Doll. Space Force. Titans.
Ugh.
The Adam Project. Inside Job. That was unbearable.
Inside Job.
Yeah, cartoon. A supposed cartoon.
Oh, that.
And it's all
Yeah, I
conspiracy
canned that
stuff.
after fucking half an episode.
The Bubble. Tell me, you just stopped me when you
Stop.
recognise something I was going to say.
Okay.
Okay, Formula One.
Formula.
Formula One. Drive to Survive.
Ugh.
Cowboy Bebop. That got cancelled.
Oh, it got cancelled.
Got cancelled.
Oh, that's good.
Well, they changed all the characters, and she doesn't look... Anyway.
Okay.
But anyway, it's just all a bunch of
Drivel.
fucking drivel.
It is.
And they're losing millions of dollars, and so I decided to jump on the
Well,
bandwagon.
I did. You jumped on, did you?
and just
Jump
like,
on.
I quit.
Jump on to jump off.
Yeah.
Because it's funny that the last thing that they were trying to cancel Netflix for was the pedophilic.
Oh, the
fucking
kiddies, it was
kiddie,
called. They're
dancing,
sexy
dancing
dance,
kitty,
belly
sexy
dances.
double kitty dance show.
Yeah, and they're like 11.
Yeah, and I think they lost. a
Oh, they
million.
lost lots of
Yeah,
subscribers.
so
yeah.
like, fuck them.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sick
not
of
good. And did you know Disney now has to pay their land tax?
Oh, here we go. On what?
So
Oh,
they've
man.
they've basically had a free reign for the last 52 years to self-police.
Or a Reich. whatever.
Oh yeah,
Free ride.
yeah. They've done all their own zoning, all their own planning. They don't have to go to council, and I don't think they fucking pay tax. Right?
What are they? A religion?
Well, this is exactly what all these commentators are saying. Like,
Okay.
so you've got this Scientology sort of stuff. Anyway, they try to do this.
It is a Church of Satan, though.
This guy's cracked down on it. Ron DeSanto. He's
Here
a
he
senator.
comes. Yeah.
And he's like, nah,
No.
if you're going to try to do all this woke stuff, I won't go right into it.
You got to pay.
You got to pay now
Mm.
if you're going to be grooming our kids.
Then they are.
So it's something like $200 million a year in land taxes.
Excellent.
So
Shut it down.
shut it down. They're
Well,
fucked on.
they
They're
are
on.
fucked on. What with all the court cases going
And all
on.
this, and all the stocks going down.
106
Oh, God,
106
court cases.
Disney
Is it really?
Disney
Employees
employees involved in pedophilic rings.
Yeah,
Just saying.
Don't hear about it.
Yeah.
No, it's not true.
Just chuck on a fucking movie and shut up, you little shits.
I love all the cock and balls and stuff.
Hidden in the
Hidden in the
hidden in
clouds
everything.
and whatever, and not even hidden.
You like that, do you?
Did you see the Mickey Mouse one? Like one of the first Mickey Mouse cartoons, and it's called Mickey and the Cheese Factory.
Oh, and he's got a raging heart on.
And he's putting his cock in the cheese to make Swiss cheese.
He's making the holes with it.
And it's there, right? It's on the internet. Look it up.
You can see it. I've seen it 100
right?
times.
Apparently,
It's not.
I did read. No, I read down the comments and stuff. And you know these keyboard warriors.
Yeah.
They were just saying
Defenders of the
it's
universe.
basically outtakes for the yearly Boys Will Be Boys. Let's play the video
no,
at
it
the end of the
isn't.
year.
Why would you fucking defend him?
I don't know.
I
I don't
don't
know. It could be
understand.
true. It
Why
could be
would you-
true. It could be a
Okay.
best of thing. But if these guys are thinking like that, we've got to get this out of our system. How many phallic symbols are just being?
That means they're fucked in the head.
Hmm.
Take the pen off the dude. Stop
Yeah.
drawing.
For kids.
You're gone.
Yeah.
Ting
Oh, look at-
Rao, Ling Ling, you're fired.
They break into his office and they just do cock and balls
Everywhere.
with red string going from.
Yeah, big board.
anyway, that's-
yeah, fuck them. Fuck all of them.
I mean,
actually.
this isn't going to be a podcast where we talk about
endorse everything.
endorse everything,
Nah,
but
fuck them.
we've always said that we stopped saying you got to watch this on Netflix on the
What I
podcast.
have mostly been watching lately is a YouTube-based segment.
Yeah, but Netflix, it kind of felt as though every podcast does a review of your Squid Games, and it's free advertising.
Mm.
Yes, it's free content,
Mm.
but it's also free advertising.
They were us saying it.
Us talking about every time we watch the new thing and talk about on the thing,
Yeah, okay, so
it makes us
are you eliminating
liable.
more content off the show? Is that what we're doing here?
I hope so. Let's
All right,
eliminate
go
this
fucking
subject.
cancel your subscriptions.
I would.
Go back to free-to-air television.
Oh,
That's a industry you can trust. Isn't
That's
it?
a booming trade. It's
It
on
is.
its way up.
Oh, and the commercials just the shows they have between the commercials are
Yeah.
up shit.
I don't want to speak out of turn, but you meet people and you're allowed to say what they do for a living, aren't you?
Yeah, of course.
I met the guy that brought the sandwich game into Australia. Like in your 7-Elevens.
The guy that invented cutting it on an angle rather than straight up and down?
He didn't invent sandwiches. That was Lord Sandwich.
Okay, yeah, of course.
But look, I was doing a quote, got to talking to him, and
How quick was he with the information?
I
Probed?
probed.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Because he
what?
said
Jeez,
he was a
I'm
shit.
hungry. I wouldn't mind a Did you say sandwich?
You know that I was the biggest importer of sandwich. No, he was a chef.
What would you tell somebody giving you a quote how much money you made out of sandwiching?
You can tell it's the house and the property is dripping with
Oh.
money. You can't hide it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's right there in front of you.
Did he have a gold sandwich necklace?
He did, and like gold teeth, but and a big pimp hat, Tim, with a cane.
And a feather.
No, but we got to talk to him. So he's retired. I was like, "Oh, what did you do, mate?" And he goes, "Oh, I was a chef." I said, "Oh, but my bloody dad's a chef. That's a
Yeah, you're in.
coincidence."
Okay.
Yeah. So what did you do? And he was like, he was running golf courses and stuff. And
Yeah. Oh, my dad.
and my dad ran golf courses.
Yeah, right.
Catering at golf courses, I should
Of
say.
course, yeah, right. Nothing to
He
do
wasn't
with
the
balls and
groundskeeper.
bats.
No. So
Molly.
sure enough, he went overseas with his wife to London. It must have been early days, and saw the sandwich game coming up over there. I guess you could just go into your Tesco's or your what's their 7-Eleven.
Circle K.
Okay, Circle K, and get a sandy. You know, get a ham and tomato sandy. Pre-made. So he said, you know what? I'm going to fucking bring that to Australia.
Okay, singers.
So Dim Sims. Okay, you've got to keep this in mind. Okay.
Yeah.
So he just went on about how he had to figure out the technology. It's a fridge.
It's bread.
But
and then
it's
with stuff in between.
Well, you had to test every each.
Beep, boop, boop, beep, boop, 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 boop.
You got to test each batch or
I
sandwich.
can say I'm picturing a sandwich montage right now. Yeah, true.
And all the sandwiches have to go out at 5 degrees.
How the fuck do you do it?
How do you do that? Because it's like your lettuce is starting to go off, and your tomatoes, and you got to be.
It's got to be done on the day.
It's got to be done early in the day
Because you can tell. You bite into a bloody day-old lettuce. You're gonna know. It's like biting into a old man's handkerchief. Green and floppy.
So he did it. He sussed it out, brought it over. He got Coles on board, and then 7-Eleven came on board.
Okay.
Then he was getting Flemington race courses. Then he was getting the MCG. He said he was doing at like Flemington. They would do 3 like container ships full of sandies.
It's the biggest thing
in
since
a
hot
day.
dogs.
Yeah. Oh, they're great. I said I've never been sick from him. He goes, yeah.
Oh no, there's been a few incidents.
Oh, is there? Right, okay,
Don't get the egg.
But that's when they leave them there. Like you got to
Truck stop sandwich.
You got to run your sandwich shop game like you run your newspapers.
Yep.
Right. Yesterday, Sandy's.
Yeah.
It's old news.
Old news.
Like it's got to go out first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
The guy brings the new Sandy's.
Yep.
And they take the old newspapers.
Oh, gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You
It's
can't
a
sell
drop-off
it.
pickup scenario.
Yesterday's paper.
Yeah. Hopefully, you're not picking that many up. But
No.
you'd be throwing some away.
Yeah, but it's
7-Eleven. You see,
we were laughing about it. I said, mate, you must have been fucking like hand over fist, sprinkling money.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, we were. And then I sold it, and I'm retired now.
You sell it. Sell the sandwich game.
Fuck, man. Of
It
course
must have been a warehouse of people just.
He had
going,
100 employees making sandies every day.
Bread. Ham.
I'm
How
on
would you
butter.
work out
You're
your
on
bloody
cheese.
numbers? We need 1,500 hamos.
Well, look, you figure it out. You go, the egg and bacon morning sandy from 7-Eleven is the one I always go for. Love it.
I wouldn't want to be on the egg section, personally. I wouldn't want to be peeling a million eggs.
Oh, okay.
Personally.
Well, no, they're cooked eggs. We don't peel an egg, Tim.
Yeah, but it's boiled egg, right?
No, it's fried egg. Like
what?
You've never had one of those breakfast sandwiches from 7-Eleven? Maybe you don't get there early enough.
Wakey eggs and bacon.
Yes.
No,
Perfect.
I was talking about the
egg salad.
Oh, egg salad.
My
yeah,
favorite.
Sure. It is pretty good though. On
It
a whole
is.
meal.
It is. You got your curry. You got your.
Anyway, let's not get away from it.
No.
But you need people that say yes to you. Not all the time.
Yeah.
The hardest yes is like when you're not
the first one.
Is the first one because then after that they go, this guy's a genius.
Yeah.
And then they say yes to everything, which is bad.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you've got yes men behind you. Before you know it, you go bankrupt because
You
should
said
I
yes
buy
to
this $1 billion yacht?
Yeah. Should we go to Vegas and
bet it all?
The fucking oath, mate.
Yeah. So pitch that bitch.
My pitch to your pitch.
Yeah. Because surely there's something that we're missing here because it's an everyday thing.
Sandwich.
It's a sandwich. It's
Yes,
lunchtime.
that's why
Tradish.
Tim
lunch.
Sims it's waiting for it to be.
Okay,
taken
what about
up.
we do the what about we take the dim sim envelope,
Okay.
right? Which is the
Soggy.
which is the casing.
Okay.
And we
Oh,
don't
gotcha.
we don't put the sim in.
Yeah.
We put
Other
something.
things.
Not
And
salad,
egg and bake.
not
Egg and
salad.
bake. We're going back on the Scotch
Scotch egg idea.
Scotch egg idea, but you put that in the casing.
A Scotch egg In a dim sim
dim
casing.
sim casing, yes.
Yes, you could do that.
And then it's like a really handy sort of
Yeah, but I'm
meal.
thinking like your pasty sim, your pie sim, right?
Yeah.
Your dip sim, where you get a packet of chips with it, and it's just like a little bowl of, and you dip in it.
It's not too bad.
No, it's not too bad. It's not too bad.
You could finally have
a dim sim, which is full of soy sauce.
Or
You don't have to have the soy sauce.
Explodes on
You
impact.
get the meat separate.
I like the idea of having my dim sim and potato cake at the same time in the same packet. So you put that potato cake in the jacket, in the dim sim jacket.
Yeah, and you deep fry it.
Of course you do.
Sweet dim sims, Mars bars, jammed
See,
in
you got
there.
it everywhere. So it was
Dim sim
leaving money.
box.
All we need is someone to say yes.
Yes. I'm going to say no on that. Pass.
Okay, pass, hard
Okay,
pass.
sandwich game. All right. Well,
It is
I'll
a
have to
hard
think
pass,
about
though. Getting rid of that Scotch egg dim sim
Ooh,
combination.
Scotch egg was
It's a
good,
hard
yeah.
pass.
Is it?
Yes. All right.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Dad, wake up. I've got a tummy ache.
Oh, strike a bloody light. I'm watching the cricket. Have you tried Alfonso's Relief?
Alfonso's Relief?
Yeah, Alfonso's Relief. Now in Brussels sprout flavour for kids. Here, try some. How do you feel?
Much better. You're the best, Dad.
Get back in the pool, you little shit. I've got my girlfriend coming over.
Alfonso's Relief, now for kids. Also comes in delicious blueberry upchuck flavor.
Not to be taken prior to swimming.
So, over the road of my place,
Yeah, gotcha.
Glenny's Kebab. I'll give them a little bit of a plug.
Okay.
And they did the, it's kind of a non-tradish grand opening. Don't know what the number 3 balloon signifies because they just opened. Maybe it's their 3rd shop opening.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. It's the 3rd something. I don't know. But they had 3 balloons everywhere.
Okay.
But they did the old. They've got their drummers. So that's for people from the area. Like, what the bloody hell's going on? It's a good grab.
It is a good
Bloody
grab.
good grab.
It is a good grab.
Because Audrey said to me earlier, someone's dragging out their bins, and it's got a pretty good sound going there. But so I had a little Stronda over just to see what all the commotion was about.
Yeah.
And they got bloody lowriders over there and bloody all gold, but the motorbikes. And
Okay.
everybody wearing Glenny Kebab t-shirts and balloons, and it's very
hot
festive.
rods, you say. Hot rods everywhere.
Lots of hot cars. Lots of people taking photos of said hot cars.
For the Instas.
Yeah, so I went back to my car, and there was a whole heap of blokes there right next to me, with the hood open, checking out the car and going, yeah, it's a 2B, 4B, 8B, 9B.
Did you say, can you get out of my car?
No, it wasn't my car, mate.
Oh, was it?
No, I was right next to it.
Right.
You know, they're all talking cars and people taking photos of cars, and it's all car lovers and everything. And I've gone to put the car in reverse and did the old...
You're joking.
Humiliating things you do in front of car lovers. Drive your car badly.
I do like this. That is very, very embarrassing.
Yeah, it was a bit embarrassing. I drove off.
I do like the... it reeks of... It's got a snifter. It's got a snifter of your Gordon Ramsay relaunch.
Yeah, it does. It does have a bit of a relaunch vibe to it.
You know, let's get some movement on the Instas. Let's beat the drum.
Well, I must admit, I did think it's Glenny Kebabs tonight. But one thing I did spy
Not
in
tonight.
the
You'll
window-
never get the kebabs
never
tonight,
get
man.
them, nah. One thing I did notice is they've got they had a giant tub of Nutella there.
Ooh.
Right, and that can only mean one thing: Nutella crepes.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, and
Or
when we went-
Nutella dim sims.
True. Nutella kebabs. Oh, it's very mouth-feely. But when we were in New York, I really must go.
I'm never going.
No.
Never going, no.
We discovered the Nutella crepe, and they chucked the crepe on the big bloody thing. It's like as big as a bloody as big as a car wheel. Standardized
It's a big
car
bloody
wheel.
crepe. And do you roll it up like a Philly blunt?
Yeah, pretty much. And you scudge some of the old what do you call it, Nutella in it.
Yeah.
Fold the end. You give it a roll so it doesn't all the squanch out the end. And Bob's your uncle. Just have a walk and a munch, you know.
Yeah.
Really good treat.
Shitload of calories.
That's a lot of Nutella to make it worth your while, but very exciting.
Yeah.
But the trick is you put the Nutella in the window, and when people go past, they're like, "So, what are they doing?"
Yeah, it's one of these things. You got to hit that idea, hit it, quit it, sell the business, right?
Gotcha.
Get it up, get the numbers up, sell.
When the numbers are up,
because you've got your deep fried Mars bar.
Yep.
All the rage in Glasgow.
Yeah.
You know, dances around the world. There's a high rise in Mars bars shops.
Yeah.
And then it's gonna fall,
and then it goes.
Like
people
hot jam donuts.
The curiosity. It's the curiosity factor, right? You put something on your menu like that pizza shop out in Knox somewhere, which is just like wacka-jacka-doodle pizzas. We put we've got your baked bean pizza. We've got your pizza with gummy bears all over it. Yeah, I know. Together at last. And you know, like the thing about that is. Big success for its first couple of months. But then, I don't know, they skimped on the signage, and the sign's facing west. So when the sun sets, it's cooked. It's cooked all the fucking signage and discoloured all their signage.
And now it looks like a cheap ass.
Now it looks like vomit. You know, like your fake doggy poo and your fake vomit. It looks like that.
Right.
And I don't think anyone's done the old... change your signage. But back in the old days, you used to go around with your bloody paintbrush and tin and go, I'm a sign writer. Yeah. One thing I did find out in New York, You Really Must Go, was that they...
Never going.
No. Predominantly, I would say 70% of their signage hand-painted.
Gotcha. They got that union...
I think it's a trade.
It's probably mafia run.
Yeah, but they go high grade.
I noticed you've been getting all this neon up in here.
Yeah, what's the neon game?
You get your hands broken for this kind of thing over up
Looks like your neon's broken. You need protection. We need money. Yeah, we work synergy. Yeah, but I did appreciate it. And you would, unless you were right up to the sign, you wouldn't know it was painted.
Is it calico, Tim? Are you getting fooled by the stickery doodah?
No, I saw dudes bloody painting.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Amazing.
Don't want to go to New York, really must go because of all the rats.
Okay. I was going to say because of all the rules.
Oh, there's that.
It's a rulesy kind of city right now.
And do you go when
rules.
Do you go when the heat of summer where the concrete smells like piss, or do you go in the middle of winter when the rats aren't as scurrying around?
Yeah, when all the rats
and
are
it's
frozen.
just snow.
Yeah.
No, because the rats move inside. They're smart. They know what to do.
They go down. They go underground. Yeah. It's still moving.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Oh, I was just thinking we should move along because this is.
Okay. Well, there you go. Really must go. Glenny Kebabs. Give him a good plug.
Gotcha.
Day one.
Did we get a gag out of it? Did we have a laugh?
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Well, it's worth it then. My plot to your plot. Your plot to my plot. Mind plots.
Okay. Movie plots?
Whatever you want.
It's just pitch that plot.
Pitch that plot.
Plot that pitch.
I like mind plots. But that's the pitch, maybe.
Yeah, but it's like your time.
What do we
my time to your time. Lime time.
My
you
time.
My lime. Don't worry
about that. Let's get caught in the weeds.
Plots.
Mind
okay,
plots.
what about a karate movie? But it's mainly it's mainly a drama.
Starring Neptune
Jackie Chan,
Credence.
Neptune Credence.
Tight
Jackie
Fist.
Chan, the brother of Jackie Chan, and Chun-Li Fat, or someone like that.
Gotcha.
And there's only a karate scene at the end. And you call it like a martial arts movie. Yeah?
Yeah.
It's just a little bit of martial arts.
Yeah.
It's martial arts.
Is that sort of how you did your karate career?
Karate. Yeah, mine was just martial arts. I had a kata and I was full to cook. Couldn't fit any more in.
Is it one of those katas on a Lazy Susan as well?
Well, I did tell you about my karate career. We're at St. Don
Korea?
Bosco's.
Okay, yeah.
And I got matched. I think I've told this story before. I got matched up with a chick.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't want to punch her in the tit.
I did punch her in the tit.
Right.
And it was really awkward because she said, "Ow, my tit."
Because it's like this. You can go for it. Go for it. Teach me how to. You can go against me. I'm a chick. I'm purple belt. Yeah, but
it was a real tit. You don't get many real tits these days. Lots of fake tits around.
Cassie's been learning how to choke people out.
Okay.
Mainly practicing on me.
Yeah, how's that going? I don't know. I was fast asleep, but I woke up. My ass is so sore. I was saying like the other day that I'd never realised that with solar, you got your solar panels on your roof.
Yeah.
You got to
I'm
change them
thinking
out
about
every
getting
10 years.
Oh, you do?
Apparently, you got to change them every 10 years. And apparently, if you got fake bosoms,
Right.
silicones,
Yeah.
so to speak. Silicones are Madonna's brand.
Yeah.
You got to change them every 10 years.
Yeah, so it's
Why
like...
aren't we installing solar panels on fake tits?
Gotcha. Silicon-based.
Silicon-based.
Solar panels. Yeah, that's disappointing.
Can I say tits?
You can say tits if you want.
Can you?
Yeah.
Or is that one of those?
Tits are fine, I think.
Mm.
But is it... Geez, that's disappointing. Like, it's like new tyres for your car.
Yeah.
Because you're getting taken out for a spin. You've done so many miles on those roads.
Yeah.
Those city miles,
Yeah.
Those tits have been bouncing around. And then you got to get them out.
They've been on show.
Right. Is that because they're likely to break down and...
Yeah, well, if your career is in having spectacular fakies, fakey till you makey, why not get zips installed underneath? Just flipping them on, flippity flops.
Yeah, I'm sure I've seen one of these.
Well, you got certain dresses in your closet, and some days you don't want to go quadruple F.
No, I would
some
imagine
days you just
not.
want to go a standard C.
I would
to
imagine
fit into that red dress.
I would imagine
a little off the shoulder number.
Speaking of shoulders, mine are tight.
We're not talking about your
no,
shoulders.
but I could imagine if you had the big sloppers.
Sloppers, yeah, mams.
Just big ducks, man. It's got to be painful.
It has to be. It has to be
painful. Because if you carry a little Frankie dog, like my little pup is 6 kilos, right, on your chest, like in front of you, jeez, you're fucking.
Well, here's a clue.
Over.
Here's a clue. If you're in the surgery, the plastic surgeon's office, and you say, "I want some big G's."
Double G's.
Double GGs. I want some easy G's, right?
Jeez.
And he goes, just 1 second, rat-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta, and calls a structural engineer. Don't get him.
he calls you
reinforced beams across the
He calls you chiropractor and physio.
And he's like, yeah, do it.
Yeah, this is gonna be great.
This is gonna be great for business over here. But
not big on the fake tits.
No, not really.
No,
okay.
never been. No,
okay,
not really.
It's like these days, right, where you see stars like again Madonna. And
she's not a star anymore. Do you know anyone else from
huge
this?
Huge star. But she's a classic example because they come on. And
duck
their
face.
Lips, they've got ducky lips because they've had them injected into this and it zips up on that and it tightened to this and they look like...
I have a theory on Madonna's new face. Can she not get a hold of the baby tears anymore?
Oh, she can't
that keeps her young, keeps her youthful.
Yeah, she's got to keep pinning it back.
So she keeps pinning it back now.
She's on the pins.
It's all floppity dog.
She's on the pins. I always did say when she bends over to do that spectacular dance move, dust comes out. Bats from her belfry.
See, this is where we got into trouble. Like, I apologise at the start of the episode about piling on Johnny and stars. We don't want to be this podcast that piles on.
Yeah, okay. So back to the.
We did say that he was a piece of shit.
Will counsel please approach the bench?
I still think he is for spending that much money on red wine and wasting money.
Can you help yourself?
What are you going to do? You're Johnny Depp.
You're out of baby's blood. You need something red, guzzle it down. But it's very funny with the. It's not funny at all. But Johnny Depp's court case, they've been televising the whole thing.
Yeah.
You can just tune in, and have a little
look-see doodah.
Oh, listen the
doo-doo-doo.
and He's clearly being abused.
Oh, yeah.
The court finds the defendant not guilty. Case dismissed. Take a 20-minute recess.
Right?
They've got no, she's got nothing.
But then good old slappity-doo-dah Will Smith chimes in with his sympathetic words about it's really hard to find a good woman.
Yeah, well...
I think it's a cry for help. Just like the slap boy.
That is a lucid, intelligent, well thought out objection.
I think she's bipolar. Have you watched any of it?
A little bitsies.
It's his best performance ever.
Is it?
But I'll tell you what, though.
He speaks so boringly.
So slow. But it's... he seems to have a lot of good friends around him.
Well,
they have not jumped off. They have not jumped off that gravy train. So that says to me that he's going to be okay. Like everyone they bring up is like, you know, he liked my art work, so he said I'll become your patron.
Okay.
The next day I was living in one of his penthouses, and he just let me paint for 6 months to get a thing together so that we could do a, what do you call them? An
exhibition.
Exhibition, and we'll sell your paintings then.
Jeez.
That's what he did
Thanks,
for him.
Johnny.
Still hanging out with the guy.
Okay.
So he's not a turd strangler.
Okay.
All his exes still like him.
He's definitely going broke, so he's going to change his name to Johnny Depp. What was the last Johnny Depp movie you saw? Be honest.
Okay, it was the Walrus one with the Kevin Smith fucking nightmare.
The Walrus. Oh, the one where the dude
turns himself
into a walrus?
No, he gets surgically
walrused.
And Johnny Depp is in it under.
It's Big Fangs.
Yeah.
Isn't he?
Something like that, man.
It is.
But he was in it.
That's fucking shit.
Because his daughter is friends with Kevin Smith's daughter, so they've got a. Now I've got to do this stupid movie.
This fucking incestuous
nepotism.
Order in the court.
It's rife.
It is
rife in the industry.
But let's not.
How about we pitch?
Throw stones.
Let's do one more pitch.
Okay.
Right? Just to get Johnny Depp's career
back into just a
track.
tidbit. His son's name is Jack.
Jack Depp.
Jack Sparrow.
Didn't he get fired from that show?
He did get fired from that.
Okay, so fucking change the name then. Here's a pitch.
Right, gotcha.
This is maybe even
my plot's your plot.
My plot's your plot. I'm gonna pitch, and you should think about it while I'm talking because you're next. Johnny Depp's next movie franchise shall be. He is the main vampire in the revamp, so to speak, mind the pun, of The Lost Boys. What do you think about that? He's the vampire that needs to be. He's the one hurting the kids.
I don't hate that.
Okay.
Can we get Jack Bauer back?
Jack Bauer.
What's his name? Kiefer Sutherland.
Kiefer, yeah.
As, oh no, he died, didn't he?
Oh, he did die. He did
die.
Yeah, he did. But
but you want to call it Lost Boys, and you want to do
Lost Boys.
Can we get Corey Haim?
Corey's dead.
Oh, damn it.
We can get
Fieldman?
He's a bit hard to control at the moment. It's a bit manic, let's just say.
No, he's been tortured, that man.
He sure has.
I'm not piling on any of the Coreys, man.
Nah, man.
No way.
Nah. I occasionally say to Vanessa, poor Corey.
Corey's?
Oh, poor Corey.
Well, he's being in that Disney world anyway.
Pitch.
Pitch. So, okay, so...
I will also accept a Hollywood revamp.
Let's do Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp
as part 3 to Lost Boys. So
pass.
No. Just leave it with me for 2.5 seconds. We got to do a feel-good story. We got to.
Could he be?
He needs to do a Christmas movie.
Oh, he becomes Santa.
Bad Santa. It's been done.
Yes, that has been done.
Because what's happening in his court case, right, is his superpower is he completely admits to all of his drug use. It's like, sir, were you taking cocaine with Marilyn Manson?
Oh,
yeah. I believe that we shared cocaine on some occasions. And then he goes, and were there pills involved, Mr. Depp?
Oh, yeah, there's many pills.
No, it's a pregnant pause. Yes,
Pregnant pause?
Well, I believe that he was talking so much, so I wanted him to stop talking, so I gave him a pill.
Excellent.
You can imagine Marilyn Manson on that meth.
Yeah.
And just jibber jabbering.
Ah.
Let's not pile on
Cool.
Marilyn
Okay.
Manson. Bloody hell.
No, but Marilyn Manson as a Batman villain, he'd do well as the Riddler, maybe. But I was thinking Johnny Depp as who's Batman's butler?
Alfred.
Alfred.
He could do an Alfred.
Could he do an Alfred? He couldn't.
He's in his 50s. He's in his 50s.
He's past Brucey.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He can't be Wayno.
Can't be Batman.
He can't be Wayno. Brucey Wayno. What
I would
about an Australian Batman? Call him Brucey Wayno.
Brucey Wayno.
The richest man in.
We've done it.
Oh, we did it.
Yeah.
I did it for you.
Thank you.
Okay. No worries. Pitch that plot.
My plots are your plot. Mine plots.
I know they say fucking pandemic this and pandemic that.
Right.
Back to normal, stay safe.
It's not back to normal.
Well, it's not. Because, like, I'm a man about town, right?
Mm.
And I'm back out there and doing gigs. And what I've found, do you remember Friday nights?
Sure.
Yeah.
It's the one before Saturday.
It's Friday.
Yeah, Friday's good.
What, did everyone used to go out Fridays and you got 2 days of
Thursday,
recovery?
Friday, Saturday.
Thursdays too, yeah.
Yeah.
That was the uni
pub
night.
night, yeah.
Uni night, it's gone. Fridays,
Fridays
there's
a doornail.
Dead as the dodo. I'm not seeing the numbers. Well, then I was at a gig. This is a faux pas for venues. If you've got a venue out there, don't do what Donny Gig Place venue does.
Okay.
Right? They had I don't know. You tell me. Did they have much choice?
Did they have much?
Did they have much choice?
Yes.
No, I'll tell you the story.
Okay, right.
So the place was heaving. There's
Great.
lots of people there. I rock up. I don't know what I'm playing to. I don't know who I'm playing to. I know what I'm playing, but I don't know who's it to's it.
Which
right?
ears are going to hear it?
Which ears are going to hear it? What morons is this
Establishment.
Sonic Sound's going to fall on? But the place is heaving. I'm like, all right, okay, all right. Friday night. It's becoming COVID normal. Get in there, and I reckon I got 2 songs in. Oh no, I got 1 song in. Boom, they're up. They're dancing.
Right,
I'm
excellent.
Like, all right, okay, all right.
gonna
No
be
worries.
good,
And I
it's
look
gonna
over, and there's big stack of balloons there
Oh God.
with a 21st balloon.
Uh-oh.
I'm like, whoa, all right. She's having her 21st.
Not good.
Didn't see many older people there, so she must have had it. She must have already had it, and then gone. We're gonna go and smash it up.
Good move, yeah.
Right? It is a good move.
Never go to a second location though with anyone.
Yeah, I don't know if it was the same day, but the balloons were still inflated.
Get your boring family.
Yeah, get them out of the way.
Get them out of the way.
Auntie this, uncle that.
Do it on a Sunday. They can't be fucked going to your 21st.
No, do the speeches now. Everybody, piss off. Right?
Got it.
And they're like, we're happy to. We don't want COVID off your 21-year-old friends. Fair enough. Right? So they're dancing. And then I see the security come over to the table. And there's a little bit of with one of the other guys. And it doesn't look like they're upset like this guy's caused trouble or anything. Must have been the boyfriend of the chicko. Whose 21st it was. And for lack of a better description, and talkie, and he's gone, yeah, okay, no worries. Then more security's come up to like, make sure the message gets through, right? And then the manager comes up and she's all huffed and puffed, and
of course she is,
and like she's upset, she's pissed off.
Oh yeah,
and she says something in the lines of, I just want him out. I just want him out. Something, right?
But you got. I want him out.
Oh, that's what I got. And I'm like, oh, okay. So the guy that copped the message just turned to the table and he's gone, something in the distance, something in the distance, which I couldn't hear. And they're all like, all right, And then they got their bags and they got their jackets on. And every single solitary person in the entire venue, about 80 people, left. They threw out the wrong chick. But did they have any choice? Because later on when I went,
why?
What the fuck?
Did you kick all the dancey people out?
Why?
Buying drinks and
what happened? What happened? Right? She said, I went into the toilets and this chick was projecting.
Oh my! They couldn't even get into a dun-duns.
Couldn't get into the dun-duns because there was like the heaving, steaming waft of chunder from down under, from within,
and without.
Yes, well, she was without the chunder once she'd had chundered it everywhere. So there's they've had to. You can't keep serving her.
No,
she's a wreck.
Right.
Her friends are going to buy her drinks. She's going to go, oh, look, oil change. Or something like that, right?
She had an oil change, but got to do this.
She was in the middle of an oil change.
Professionally.
You gotta, you know what you got to do?
You got to have a bucket underneath
the
oil
change.
change.
You got to go NASCAR. It's got to be NASCAR.
Gotcha.
You go into the stall or the dance floor or pot plant, right? Or
perso,
or straight into the mouth, puffing out your cheeks like a what's that?
A trumpet.
No, what's his name? Dizzy Gillespie. I was going to say Harry Henderson.
Louis Armstrong, I think you think.
Louis Armstrong. No, Dizzy and Louis.
Louis, yeah.
Big cheeks. Big cheeks.
Can play trumpet.
And they can hold about 2 litres of chuck. Kicks them all out. Every single person was attached to the 21st. And in fact, or it had a carry-on effect where the last 3 people that left were just like,
well, we're going to follow them.
Can't go in the dunnies. You can't. The vibe's gone. And then I had 3.5 hours left of me set. That's what I said. I was just like,
do you want me to go home?
Oh man.
Yeah, that's well.
They hit me with the COVID normals.
Not much you can do about.
You had to get rid of her, right?
You have to get rid of her
because I went out the front to pack me car afterwards, and there was chuck on the sidewalk.
Oh,
so they've pulled her out mid stroke.
Is a problem. Start too at 21st. Start too early. Chicks, man, chicks. They'll have a shampoos. Then they'll have a vodka.
It's the mix-up.
It's the mix-up.
It's the mix-up. It's the fruity tooties.
Yeah.
And then shots. But they've also gone with the advice. You know, the mum's gone, I'm worried about your Cheryl Ann. You need to eat before you leave. You've got to eat on a full stomach. You've got to line your stomach.
Yeah.
It's like, don't put ammo in the magazine. You know what I'm saying?
It's a classic rookie move. To
the eating cheating move.
Empty stomach. Oh,
do you reckon that's a cheat move?
That's the fuck up. You need to go out full belly.
Oh, you do.
Full belly.
But this is what she's locked and loaded. She's full of pastizzis and pizza left over from the party. Finger foods.
But you got to eat before.
She did.
But you can't know because
I'll
try to eat. If I feel crook, I'll be able to eat my way out of it. I'll be able to consume
eat your way out of crookness.
Yeah, just keep soaking up the alcohol. Just keep it.
Eat white bread,
whatever. Just feed me. But it also helps it already have a bit of a lining in there.
Milk.
Crook.
They say milk.
It wouldn't have mattered.
Is that a mystery?
How tall was she soaking wet?
Oh, I didn't get to see her.
She would have been a little person and had 7 big people's worth of drink.
She did. Did I ever tell you about the little person party that I DJ'd?
Maybe.
Quite literally.
Right.
And she...
Oh, you did.
She exploded full of chuck. More chuck than you would expect out of a little person.
Yeah.
Like bucketos. Right?
It's great.
She painted 1, 2, 3 cubicles from a stall. She still managed to get.
Yeah.
It was on the roof. And then the best part of that one was when it's not the best part, but It's got to make you laugh. He said she was they were just about to let her like leave, and she's like, yeah, I'll be alright. I'm just gonna get to the car and get home. It'll be alright. And the friends have like were holding her up, and they've turned around for a second to say, just go tell her mum that, and they let her go, and she fucking roly-polied down this fucking spiral staircase.
It's pretty funny. It's funny because you know that she walked away from it. She was a bit bruised. Yeah, so
She was
the next day.
She was fucked up. What happened to me? What happened to me?
Look,
how was the party?
You do need some help and some friends when you go out because
hold her up. Hold your friends up.
Well, just Cheryl's gonna drink a bottle of wine before we leave. She's gonna be toasted before we even get to the restaurant.
She's got to save that pretty penny. She's not making much money. She's making $13.80 at Coles, soaking wet.
Soaking wet.
The registers.
Yeah, well, I would suggest a career change where you don't have to be around 21-year-olds at all ever.
I know, but I make so much money out of it.
Oh yeah, fucking swimming in it.
And then I find that I might have to change my name to DJ Deadpan Face.
Mm-hmm.
Because
there's no choice.
I DJ with Chris.
Yeah, that's fun.
And I look over to him, and he's DJing with my enthusiasm from 10 years ago.
In his mind, he sees 10,000 people.
I think he does.
Yeah.
And I just go, I can't wait to be home.
I don't want to be around these 10,000 people.
Fuck this song. Fuck that song. Fuck them. I'm a little bit like that. It's all right. I get by.
If you're allowed to play what you wanted, though,
that would change it.
What would you play?
I'd play bloody hippity hoppity to the just don't stop it.
To the morning
daylight.
Yeah,
I would. I'd play funk tunes, and I'd play obscurities, and I would try and teach you and learn you.
And you'd go, oh, what was that song? Instead of play Drake.
Yeah, like you get it.
Who is Drake?
I don't know.
Have you ever heard it? Any of his stuff?
He's the wheelchair guy in Heartbreak High. In the Canadian one.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it's called.
Beaver High.
That's the one. There you go. So 21st. Fuel up.
Yeah. And oil change, I completely agree with you. It has to be NASCAR styles.
Just like have a chuck 3 drinks earlier.
No one knows when I've had a fucking spew.
Nah.
Had one last night, mate.
No one knows. Now we all do.
Yeah, now everyone knows.
Oh, there you go.
All 17 of you. Well, that's about it.
It is about it. Before we go, we'll give a little tip of the hat, the old tippity doodah. It's not very often that a relative of ours hits the 97 mark.
Was she 97?
She was 97. Our grandmother, Elvie Trappett,
yes,
passed away this week, I think it was.
Yeah.
And you got the classic, she had a good innings.
Oh, yeah.
With the 97-year-old age bracket.
Yeah.
Well, how old are you when people stop like...
Good innings?
Shocked. Yeah, when's the good innings?
70, it seems about 76,
Do you reckon?
78.
Oh, that's too soon.
74.
I reckon 86.
It is, okay. But a healthy 86 or a... Because
I
I don't want to be hanging out for 20 years
unhealthy.
And this is what happens with retirement. Like, spend your money now. You've got a 5-year window by the time you retire to spend it, because otherwise your body's fucked. You see these 85-year-olds go, I finally retired, man. I went to Vietnam and now I can't be bothered doing anything.
Yeah.
But anyway, she did leave a good...
She made it to 97, sorry. And good innings.
Good innings.
Yeah, pretty good. That's Dad's mum, so condolences to Dad and family.
Dad, yeah. I did like the way you said the other day to your friend that called up. You were making the movie, the slideshow.
Okay, for the funeral, yeah.
And he, my grandmother died, and he said, I'm sorry to hear your grandmother died. And you said, well, did you kill her?
Yeah, what? Was it your fault?
Yeah. Did you make her 96 years old?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Was it your fault?
It's hilarious.
Yeah, thanks. It was funny at the time. But
Joke's always better told by
the
someone
spot.
else, weeks later when you don't
It's better heard by someone else, not told by you. Is that what the point is? Better heard by you than told by you. Yeah, look, and it's only fitting that as her life wraps up, so do the STEEZ.
Yes,
That is all we have time for.
Yeah,
actually.
and I would second all of that. Much love, much thoughts to
The rest of the
grandma.
fam.
Well, it's
They're up in Queensland. They've lived.
we can't be there. We can't be there.
No. God bless you.
But that's a massive life. It's
a big life.
By that stage, I'm sure you can't be fucked.
Yeah, you're done. I reckon 80. I actually think you stop aging after 80. You look at you look at 97-year-olds. They could pass as 80-year-olds.
Yeah, it's true. That's interesting.
Yeah, because in our minds, our life expectancy is like they say, 83, 86, 80. Once you hit the 80 mark, you're like, it's good innings. But I think that the cells, at the cellular level,
they're already clapped
they're
out.
they're programmed to stop aging at the life expectancy that's been
about 96
projected on.
Yeah, because if you saw a 200-year-old, you still look like a 95-year-old.
Yeah, or you're going to get the Yoda greening,
A shortening.
the ears, the great shortening, and the ear longening, but the mind wisening. Yeah,
yeah.
but the body softening.
What if it's like a Benjamin Button style thing, and then you have to age
after
backwards
after
again?
120, you go backwards. And if you can make it to 140, you've got a good life ahead of you until you're born. And then it's gross.
It's boring. Yeah, I could anyway.
Yeah, true.
Well, yeah, much love, much respect. Going out to the Trappids up there.
Yeah, true that. Well, that music there underneath us signifies the end of the STEEZ.
It does.
And thanks for listening. Thanks for coming in.
No, that's thank you for being here.
Well, I'm not going anywhere. Unless I got a gig.
I'm Jezbot.
I'm Timmy Taco.
Thanks for listening to the STEEZ.
Thanks so much.
See you next week.
Yeah, see you on the other side.